It is official. I'll in a post. I already shot and filmed the video. Be posting if it was true or not. But yes, the draft is over for the Minnesota Vikings. We drafted pretty good this year. It was a nice, good, heavy draft. It was some big names. It was a big, heavy draft. It's kind of shocking, but guys know the draft's over. Not a lot of people get picked. Undraftees. Well, speaking of a guy who should have got picked in the draft, but thank God we signed him. It's official. I looked on his Instagram. It's official. We have signed Jake Browning, baby. So next week, I just got done watching the Rick Spielman make his speech on all the stuff happening, all the draft stuff. The final thing, it looks like Jake Browning is coming to Minnesota, and I called it, man. I called it. I'm like, we need a back quarterback to back up what's his name? Sorry, I'm all excited. Kirk Cousins, right? And then people are like, no, we're fine with the quarterbacks here. I'm like, no, we're signing Jake Browning. If we don't sign, if we don't get Jake Browning, it's like, come on, Jake freaking Browning. He's a great quarterback. A lot of people might think he's not a great quarterback, but if you look at his stuff, Jake Browning is a beast. Washington Huskies took him to a couple of big bowl games. I think he took his team one time to one of the New York, what's it called? The New Year's Eve bowls, one of the New Year's Eve 6 bowls where they had the tournament. Yeah, he took him pretty far for some of them. He's a beast player. Look him up. Jake Browning is a baller. He's gonna kill it. I can't believe we didn't pick him up in the actual draft itself. I can't believe nobody picked him up in the draft. And I had 3 top guys that we should have gotten in the draft for a quarterback. Ryan Finley, because we signed Garrett Bradbury, right? Garrett Bradbury was the center. He snapped the ball to Ryan Finley at North Carolina State. Ryan Finley used to play for Boise State, transferred over to North Carolina. If we should have signed him, he would have snapped the ball to freaking Ryan Finley whenever Kirk Cousins gets hurt. Or if he sucks, we'll take him out of the game. Then I'm like, if not him, then maybe, what's his name? Tyree Jackson from Buffalo. Well, hope we get to sign him. I'm like I hope we do sign him. Maybe him, or is it Ryan Finley? But Ryan Finley went to the Bengals in the actual draft. But two guys, Tyree and Jake Browning, were the other 2 guys I want to be on the Vikings. And those 2 guys are both undrafted. So Tyree is staying in Buffalo. He's going to be a Bill. He's going to be backing up some players. Maybe he might get a star. Who knows? Tyree Jackson, I wanted him. Didn't work out. Then Jake Browning, undrafted free agent. I looked on Instagram. He made it official. Jake Browning is now coming to Minnesota. Baby! Telling you guys. Look at this guy's highlights. He's good. You might think, we're talking about this guy. He sucks. Y'all can say he sucks. I don't care what y'all's opinions on it. But I think he's gonna be one at least better than the ones we have now for backups. I can't wait to see him get a couple snaps in the preseason because he's in the ball. Jake Brownings's he's in the ball. Hold on now. Watch out, people. Jake Browning is coming. So whenever Kirk Cousins gets hurt or he sucks, we need to take him out for some odd reason. But I think we drafted pretty good on our O-line, our D-line, and all that. So I'm excited for this stuff. And we actually signed Jake freaking Browning. Oh. Jake Browning. Big pickup. To you guys, they're making a lot of calls right now. And when he did his speech, he said they're making a lot of calls to undraftees. He said we might actually pick up some players that are part of the AAF, Alliance of American Football, that folded, or some Canadian-born players. I know, I'm speaking fast. I haven't really heard any news on if we're going to sign any indoor guys. Indoor football league guys, the arena guys. So I know the arena football league just started yesterday. Got some games today. So I know the indoor league has been around for a while. Has been started already. But I think those guys are going to be in there for a while too. They actually, they do want to evaluate some outdoor style playing. But yeah, looks like we might. They talked around the street area players, maybe some Canadian-born players. We're hoping we would have got Bo Levi Mitchell, but we didn't. Hold on, y'all. I'm eating some of my dinner right now. Fried rice, some dumplings. But I wish we would have got Bo Levi Mitchell too. At least Bo Levi Mitchell or Jake Browning. Both great quarterbacks. Bo Levi Mitchell, you gotta know, plays in the Canadian Football League. Champ, a beast quarterback, beast. But he has to learn. I don't know if you ever played in America, but he has to learn the difference between America and Canada. Canada's 3 downs. You know, the field's bigger. America, the field's a little smaller. 4 downs. Different kind of playing style. But if we would have signed him, it would have been amazing to get freaking Bo Levi Mitchell. But it's not happening. He re-signed with the Calgary Stampeders, the defending champions. He took his team to championship games for a long time. I think he won the champions a couple times. He's been a champ. He's been a Grey Cup champ, Canadian Football League champ, Grey Cup champ, because they call it the Grey Cup. Over here we call it Vincent Bartow, over there they call it the Grey Cup. It's like a mini version of a Stanley Cup. It's like Canada's basically Super Bowl. He was champion last year. The last Canadian Football League season where they had the championship game in Edmonton. He won it. Great game, he balled out. He's been winning championships for that team for a while, and then he re-signed. It looked like he re-signed with Calgary, so he's staying in Canada. But if we would have got him, he would have been a beast backup for Kirk Cousins. But the whole different ball game between Canada and America. So same roster style. It was like 52, 53, whatever, 50-man roster, 52, 53. Man roster. The only league that has small rosters are the indoor leagues. The indoor leagues only have 22 men. 22-man rosters. So you can check for yourself. I'm not lying. Jake Browning is coming to Minnesota. I called it. All people saying, we don't need no quarterback and we're fine. Dude, we need a quarterback. These other 2 bums, I don't even know who they are. Never seen them play once. I don't know if they're good or not. But we need a backup. Someone decent. So I already know Jake Brown's going to take the second place spot. He's not going to take Kirk Cousins' spot. But he didn't take the second spot. So I'm happy that we got Jake Browning. Great pick. Look up his highlights. Look at his NFL Combine highlights. Look at his University of Washington highlights. Look up all his highlights. This guy's a monster. Look at his Pro Day highlights. Look up all his highlights. This guy is a highlight reel. Monster. Great quarterback. He even threw like a 70-yarder pass. Like, this guy is unbelievable. So go look him up. Look at his highlights. This guy's a monster. He can throw. He has a great arm. I don't know why he didn't get picked up in the actual draft. Kind of surprising, but don't matter anymore. He's a Minnesota Viking. He got picked up after Mr. Irrelevant, which went to Arizona, and it was a UCLA player. I think it was a tight end from UCLA. So, pretty awesome. Like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more on my Vikings fans. Skull Vikings, Jake Browning. Welcome to Minnesota, baby. I know minicamp. I think rookie minicamp, so you'll be starting next week as minicamp. Get underway. It's gonna be lit to see Jake Browning in action, man. This team is a preseason game, so I can't wait to see preseason. to see him get the preseason start. I tell you, he's gonna be a stud. So he ain't gonna be no bum. He's gonna be a stud for sure for the Vikings. So. Catch y'all later. Finish eating my dinner. Skull Vikes. Can't wait for the season. I'm still trying. Still trying. Tickets are expensive right now. To go to the Sunday night game between the Vikings and the Chargers in LA. You know, we're talking about the Vikings. Well, I don't live in Minnesota. I live in Riverside County, so in the California area. So I like the Vikings. I'm not from Minnesota. I have family in Minnesota, but I don't live in Minnesota. I always been a Vikings fan like 2008. I think it was around that time. I think whenever the '08, whenever the Pro Bowl was, it was like in Hawaii. Then like this guy named, I don't know who it was, Adrian Peterson at the time, bald. He got the MVP award. It was a great team to play for. So I followed him. He was playing for Minnesota at the time, and then that's why I fell in love. It was Adrian Peterson. But I'm kind of a late bloomer. My brother's been a football fan for a long time. He's been an Eagles fan since he was a little kid, man. Gee, Willikers, I can't tell you. And he liked it because of Donovan McNabb. I don't know if he liked it because of the players. I don't know how he liked it. I think it was Donovan McNabb T.O. at the time. He was little. He's been an Eagles fan for a long time. Longer than I have been a Vikings fan. Oh, yeah, for sure. When 2K made that game, he was freaking out. When 2K Sports made NFL games and had Donovan McNabb in it, he loved it. I think he had a Donovan McNabb jersey. He was in love with Donovan McNabb for sure. But anyways, welcome Jake Browning to the Minnesota Vikings. I tip my cap to you. Tip it. Welcome, buddy. You're a stud. I can't wait to see you get to work. As I said, I can't believe I predicted it. I said the three guys that want at least out of one of these quarterbacks to go to the Vikings: Ryan Finley, Jake Browning, or Tyree Jackson. I don't know if I said it in the video. I might have said it in the video, maybe. But it came true. One of them did. It was Jake Browning. So welcome, bud. We'll see y'all in Minnesota. We'll see you in Minnesota there, Jake Browning. You're going to crush it. I know you're going to get the second place position for sure. You're going to ball hard. You're going to show the scouts why you should have been a pick, but we didn't want to pick any quarterbacks in the actual draft. We want to pick more defensive cornerbacks, some receivers. We just blew the quarterback thing to the side in the actual draft. But when it came to undrafted, rather draft ends, undraftees, you can start signing. Bam, 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 freaking hotcakes. So okay, Jake Browning is the number one thing we're gonna go for. Right at the ended, boom. Right at the draft ended, boom. Tyreek Jackson was already the first one to get picked up. So to stay to Buffalo. So staying in Buffalo. So there's a lot of people that were surprised that some of these big names, or at least they didn't get picked up in the draft. They're like, wow. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for leaving a comment, subscribe for more. Skol Vikes. Welcome Jake Browning to Minnesota, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.